happy afternoon, happy evening, depending on where you are.
Wow, yeah. Covering all the bases.
Yeah. But for us, 10 a.m. 10 a.m. Monday morning. February flying by. It was Valentine's Day on what? Friday. Did that seem like a long time ago to you?
Yeah, it does. Last week seems a long time ago.
These days are creeping by.
They sure are.
It's weird that February is almost done, but also it's funny because we're waiting for something. We're waiting the date. That's right. This is like a to be continued. Yes, that's where we left off last week. Good morning. Good morning. We left with a cliffhanger last week. We were trying to figure out where we were going on the mystery date. Yeah. So.
Oh no.
Wait, I can barely hear you. Oh, because you're not in the microphone.
Yeah. All right.
That's the mysterious music.
Yeah. This is our mystery music, our thinking music.
Yeah. So, So we knew that you were thinking about wearing cowboy boots.
Yeah.
But
my fat feet didn't fit into them anymore. They were always tight, but yeah. No boots.
No boots. I didn't wear boots either. And we didn't end up taking any pictures, which is really silly.
But I know. We gotta be better about that.
I know. Good morning. Hello. So we ended up going to dinner first, which was so good. So much goat cheese, bacon wrapped dates. Oh man, that was so good. Cherry and little breads. And then after that, I was like, was that it? Are we going home? Oh yeah, it's ready. And ooh, look where people are traveling, huh?
Well, it's a holiday today too.
Yeah, 3-day weekend. Happy President's Day today. I wore jeans and a teal sweater. It was
perfect.
Like nice-ish, like nice-ish casual. I was actually gonna wear it today. Maybe I should have worn this, my little Valentine shirt.
You're perfect.
You're perfect. So we're perfect
together.
Yeah, so we're just a generically date appropriate clothes.
Yes.
But we were like right over the creek, so it was a lovely place and a lovely evening. And that was in San Luis Obispo. And then so then we were going back to the car. Yeah, we were going back to the car, and I'm like, oh, okay, was that the date, which was amazing. If it was just that, it was just a fabulous evening. But then we drove over. You drove over to the college there, Cal Poly.
Yeah.
The Performing Arts Center there. And they had the marquee up in front of the Performing Arts Center.
But it was flipping. So I thought, oh, we're going to make this turn. I mean, they're like talking about Dear Evan Hansen and,
the show's coming up, right?
They're going to be there. So, it's not even going to show the show that we're going to. No, right when we turn the corner, it shows it. And Liz said, oh.
And I didn't know it was that night that show was happening, but I thought, oh, there's the reason. It was Randy Travis. I was like, what? That was an interesting concert.
It was awesome. It was really fun.
It was so different though, because I don't know how long ago it was now, 8 years or so?
Oh no, it was 12 years ago.
12 years.
That was 2012 or 13.
He had a stroke. And so I mean, I know he can communicate, but so it's an evening with the music of Randy Travis, and he was there. Oh my gosh, enjoying every second and just taking in the music and loving it. He looked really healthy. I mean, he kind of came in and had difficulty walking a little bit, but he looked healthy to me, didn't he?
He looked a lot healthier than he has in the
Yeah.
last few years. So he's gained a little more weight. He is moving. So yeah, that was good.
Yeah, and he was so animated, like listening to the music, and he's just so cool. But Jason Dupré sang his music, and Randy did sing at the very end.
Oh, so
in a couple of different ways. He sang with AI, which was so crazy. It was him. I mean, it's his voice. He wrote the songs, and but AI with the assist from AI, it was like he was singing. It was really amazing. 2 songs that were just awesome, classic Randy Travis. His cleverness and stuff, and then he sang the last Amen on Forever and Ever Amen.
Oh, that was just immediate tears. That was awesome.
Yeah. He was great, and his wife was the MC of the whole thing, and she's fantastic. Yeah, so really crazy cool, so good.
Yeah, it was great. Just loved it.
Yeah, that was the mystery Western themed date.
Yes. It was a blast. It was awesome. The company was the best, but the show was good too.
Yeah, because you know Randy Travis quite a bit, but you knew quite a bit of that music.
Yeah, I loved it, and I always hated country music when I was a kid, and then it was when Liz and I started dating that I started to really like country music, and Alan Jackson was the first one that I really enjoyed, and Liz and I went and saw him at the fair like 30 years ago almost. It was awesome.
Why did you go country line dancing if you didn't like country music? And get cowboy boots.
Liz, come on. You know the answer. you know the answer to that. I don't need to say
it. I see. Yeah, because when I met you, you had cowboy boots. And you were like, yeah, I love country music. I'm just kidding. No, you never did. Yeah.
I didn't quite go that far, but
yeah, it was so good. It was very fun. Yeah, I love country. I've always loved country. Oh, yeah. Classic. There's
the thing that's oh yeah, I mean but with Alan Jackson, if you listen to his greatest hits, like half of the songs end the exact same way, with him like saying a phrase and then it's like that's the way the song ends. Just that's it. We're done. I just think it's funny when so many songs like in the same way. But I guess how many ways can the song end?
Think of the 80s. They would just fade out, which I think is a total cop out.
That's true.
They don't know how to end a song. So they're like, we're just going to slowly fade out. Yes, no.
I like that. The slow fade.
Toby Keith. Oh my gosh. Yeah.
Liz has a Toby Keith story, y'all.
I've told this story.
Did you? Have you said it in this room? If you guys have heard it, then that's cool. But yeah, she's got Toby Keith.
Toby Keith. Yeah. Got to meet Toby Keith.
Yeah.
And it was my sister and I.
It was you and your sister that one.
Yeah. My sister and I we got to have a little VIP backstage pass, thanks to Mr. John. He's a very tall, very large man.
Yeah. He's like what Expo? No. That's Trace Atkins is the.
Trace was really good.
Yeah, he played football at Oklahoma.
I know I'm trying to think if I felt like he was larger than I imagined he was or small, but he just was like a big personality, a big, you know, real country boy, right? And so we go back and we're like, you know, and we're not huge fans. We really enjoy his music and stuff, but we weren't like geeking out or anything. We're just like, oh, this will be cool. So we go back and hello, Tipsy. He's 6'4". Okay, yeah. Funny. So we go back and he's there and you know, he's going through people and we're taking pictures and stuff and he I forget the story. Oh gosh, I should write this down.
I remember it.
Okay, you tell your version. Like I don't remember it.
Okay, so there is hold on. So there's Liz and her sister. They're waiting in line to see him, and he's just all personality to everybody and talking, chatting up a storm, and then comes to Liz and her sister, and Liz said, well, hi, how are you doing? And then he proceeded to grab her by the neck, but the back of the neck, and goes, "You know how I'm doing."
That's how I remember it. Yeah. I was just like, I think I laughed because I was like, what? You know how I'm doing. I definitely remember his response, but I was like, how did we get there? But it was pretty much that. It was it's like, I'm so good. How are you doing? You know how I'm doing. It's not much of a story. It was just it was so funny to us. My sister and I were like crying, laughing after. We're like, what? It was just such a funny response. And I see you seriously like grab me around the neck and like, you know how I'm doing. Okay.
You know how I'm doing.
Man. That little cut off like jean shirt, you know. He's very, very friendly. Yeah. So Drews Atkins saying at your husband's work Christmas party. Oh yeah, such a nice guy. And yeah, there's like this rumbling when he talks. You're like, whoa, you like feel it.
Yes.
Yeah, confidence the word.
Yeah. And Trace, we have a story about as well. And he so I worked with him and his music for several years, and he was on tour when Liz and I did this huge vacation with the kids. The kids were just getting into watching the Amazing Race. So we ended up putting together an Addams Family Amazing Race vacation for the kids. And every day they had to perform a task, and then we did a thing, and we went to the beach in Huntington Beach, but they had to get clues as to where we were going. We went to see Wicked, and then stayed after with a Q&A with the cast. And when we went up to Sonoma, and Trace Atkins was performing in Sonoma. So I talked to management and they got us backstage. We go see Trace Atkins and we're all in our matching family t-shirts. And the kids just loved him and we're so in awe of seeing him. And he was he was so sweet with the kids. And he's like, he asked them about the t-shirts. And then we were like third row for the show. And while we're watching the concert, you tell what happened next.
It was towards the end of the concert, yeah, last couple of songs, and he's singing and he points at Bailey and he you know motions for her to come up. And Bailey's like, me, you know, comes right up to the stage, and he just takes his hat off and he puts it on her head, and he says, "You have a good vacation, baby." And everybody's like looking at her like, oh my gosh.
It was after when we were on our way out, every lady in the place was walking up to Bailey. That is so cool. That is so special. Oh my gosh.
She still has it. It's a black Stetson. Crazy. And she started immediately, writing songs, writing music. She was like, I'm going to be a songwriter.
It's great.
Yeah, fan for life, right?
Oh, without a doubt. It was that was a really cool experience.
Yeah. You can see the very edge of Tipsy looking into the screen here. Yeah, that was a very memorable moment too. We have some stories. We
Chris
should write these
Thompson
down.
said, I have family who used to work for Trace. He's a great guy.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
And then Kathy, yes, it was Trace Atkins. That story was about him. And then the one before that was
Toby Keith.
Toby Keith. Yeah. Yeah, we have just crazy stories about artists and meet and greets and all sorts of things. And most of them are really good.
Yeah.
Yeah. Most of them.
Yeah. Most people are good.
Yeah. Most of them are.
Yeah. Hey, Jackie. Yeah, and you have a fun job, so you get a lot of great perks with music and sports.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. I'm lucky to work in the industry I do. It's fun.
Some people are dentists and they get free dentistry. That would be a great perk too. Or free.
That's a pretty rad perk right there.
Yeah, if you're gonna pick one.
I don't know. Well, yeah, I'd rather go say hi to Trace and go see a concert.
So
man.
We have some homeworks to look at.
And Kathy just said, did Kira ever tell you about meeting Muhammad Ali? And no, she did not. But I met Muhammad Ali once.
That's a funny story too.
Okay, this was 1999, and we were in Phoenix. I worked for a radio station, and we went to this event where they were opening like some like home complex, and so Muhammad Ali was there, and he was introduced, and they talked, and it was a nice little presentation, and then afterward, people were going over and taking pictures with the champ. So I gave my buddy my camera, and I went over and I said, do you mind if I take a picture, champ? And he looked at me, and then I got the picture, and then I turned back to him and said, thank you. And as I turned and said, thank you, Muhammad Ali, who is still a very large man in 1999, and he flinched. It was,
he was gonna punch you.
Yes, it was so fast and so deliberate, and I jumped like 10 feet, and the entire room of like 1,000 people were laughing.
Yeah.
And my buddy just was dying, and because with the Parkinson's, he couldn't move. He had the tremors and stuff, but when he wanted to move deliberately like that, oh my gosh, that scared the crap out of me. Never have I jumped like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's my Muhammad Ali story.
I think I was the buddy who took the picture, by the way.
Wait. No, was it Rich? Or it was you took that picture.
At least I was there. I don't know if I took the picture, but I was there.
Yes. That was terrifying.
Because you took your mother-in-law to her first concert, Kenny Chesney concert. One of the other performers was singing a song about something happening with the walls coming down due to all the activity when he came home. It was hysterical. As she was saying it was her favorite song, I was like, I gotta tell you 6 songs about this. I wish I could remember who the artist was.
Well,
the cat is like right in front of the dang thing. So I'm like,
yeah, very hard to read. I know.
Sorry.
Well, I do have homework. Yes,
that's
you are
a good
correct.
Perk, Candace. Yeah. When are you going to use it to fly out here? I know we don't have Delta here, though.
That's right. Well, you fly in. There's like friendly airlines to it. Come over.
Hubs, right?
All right. So let's start with this last week's homework. And of course, you guys know what the set is, but for those of you that don't know what the homework is for this month, there you go. There's Magoo You. Yep, February 25. Pretty rad. I love this set. I just think it's so magical. And then here we go. We got Amy Calloway.
Oh, those are cute. I like the brown. Yeah, I like the brown with the lighter background.
That's
So
Becky
cute.
Norton.
Wow.
Here's Barbie Kotilik.
Look at the staging. That's adorable.
Yes.
Oh,
There's Carol Nichols.
so cute. Looks cute with the green.
Charlotte Jones.
So cute. Just so dreamy.
And here's the Lone Star Cookie crew.
Also dreamy. Look how fun.
February 25, right up there on the dry erase board.
Cute.
Here's Crystal Niffin.
Oh, pretty. Yeah.
And Liz, you ready for this? Here's
know.
Crystal's other picture.
Oh, she had to go 3D.
She did it.
So cute. How fun. How fun.
I love that. What a great bonus there. Wonderful job. Here's Donna Sullivan.
Oh, so pretty. Wow.
And Janice Ezzo.
Ooh, a little deeper. Oh, that's nice.
And Jen Quintana.
Oh, the stripes.
Yes.
Oh
I thought so too. The stripes are awesome.
Yeah.
Leanne Hegren.
Too cute. Are they so great?
Yes, everybody's work is so amazing. Nadine Buston.
Wow.
Look at the little ones. The little ones are cute.
Yeah.
Nani Lucardi.
Love it. That's a cool background to that, huh?
Here's Pam Strauss.
Cute. And she made it for Barb.
And Pamela Schmidt.
Nice. Yeah.
And Sherry Humphrey.
Cute. I love it. So there's so many extra frostings too with the stencils. I love how fast that one comes together too.
Yes. Here's Sylvia James.
Wow. It's adorable. Huh.
And Vicky Moorhead.
These florals came out so great. So good.
And then Chris Thompson did a lend a hand, and this was for an animal recovery shelter, animal shelter.
Cute. Good job. How cute.
And yeah, she made a whole bunch of those, but that's the set that she made.
So good.
And then we have makeup work. So makeup work, we're going to start with Marlene Hollier. She did a makeup work of January and turned that in this week.
Immediate hunger. Just
yes. I know. I want a croissant now, Liz.
Hot chocolate and croissant.
That sounds perfect.
It does.
Here's Melanie Talkington. This is January of 2020.
Oh, wow.
And here's Melanie Talkington, March of 2020.
Those florals. Wow. How pretty.
And Roseanne Dunlop. This is May of 24.
Again, look at those florals. So pretty.
Sylvia James did December of last year.
Yeah, all of them. Good job.
And November of last year.
Gorgeous.
I love that November set. I really do. It's like that navy, the kind of bone white, I guess, for the pumpkin. Those are just beautiful. I love those.
Yeah.
Now, I also have pictures of the special set that you did this week.
Wait, I want to sit and marinate just for a minute.
Okay.
The makeup works. It's so fantastic to see them. They're doing so amazing. Hello.
Hi, Tom. That's my brother-in-law. That's my brother.
That's my brother. It's so fun to see the makeup works and to take advantage of that. It's so great. Like that so many people are taking advantage of that and getting them turned in and getting those extra patches, the extra little you get full credit for turning in 10 years late homework. Not all of these are 10 years late, but it's so cool. And I love seeing them so much. So I appreciate you.
And I gotta tell you, with these, the amount of makeup work, it's phenomenal. I just went through
Yeah.
January. It took a couple of days to go through and log all of January, because there's also logging of all the makeup work.
Yeah.
It's just it's really beautiful work, and so many of you going back to these classes from years past, and exploring it. So many people do different things. Like, some want the patches and are going just chronologically, filling in holes, wanting to do everything. And then there are some that just say, I'm cherry picking these
Mhm.
6 classes that I really wanted to do. And that's really cool to see.
Yeah, it is. It's so cool. Yeah, he does. It's a bonus for January and February, especially.
Yeah, you've got to see the spreadsheets on this. It's
Mhm.
magic. It's really magic.
And then,
And
okay, yeah, so that's and you still have a couple of days. What
that's right.
to
What,
turn in
11 days.
11 days to turn in homework, to turn in makeup work, accepting through February.
And are you ready for this? Are you ready for
Right.
January patches?
Oh, is that what we're doing now? Okay.
You're ready. We
Okay.
got it.
I thought
Okay,
we were
so
doing
you're
special project, but now we're doing
well,
okay.
we'll do that next.
Okay.
Okay.
January homework. Count. Oh, what is it? Cat
67 in January.
67.
But also, no, that's not including the makeup work. The makeup work is all in that's all accounted for elsewhere. So next month, all of the makeup work will be counted in the patches. So it's a lot of work. It's a lot of different patches. But some of you guys are going to are going to say, well, wait a minute, I turned in my makeup work in January. Don't worry, I have all of the January work logged, but you're not going to see it with patches until next month. Okay,
Mhm.
so we got a couple weeks. So that's the homework count. And now let's get into patches. Here we go.
Okay, Tipsy, you're going to read the patch. This is the piping bag patch for turning in 3 consecutive on-time homeworks. We have Eva, Roseanne, Janice, Jane, Leanne, Nani, Becky, Pamela, Danielle, coming in right under Tipsy's face. That's how I'm reading it. She's congratulations, all piping bag patch earners. We have the whisk patch. This is not the usual order of patches. This is for sharing your homework publicly for 6 months. So whisk patch earners are Joe, Becky, Leanne, Liesel, Danielle. Those are our whisk patch earners. And next we have the rolling pin patch. This is when you're on a roll and you're doing a year's worth of homework. A whole year. This is a real commitment. We have Leanne Fox Peterson. Congratulations. It is a huge commitment. That's a lot. So cool. You must have been a good student. The oven mitt patch. This is for when you donate cookies to a good cause. Help out some good cause. We have Monica. Monica made cookies and donated them for a good cause. You just need to put hashtag McGoobers lend a hand and show us your donations. We love to see it. It inspires us to think how we can help our communities. I love seeing them. This is the Varsity M patch. This is for those who've taken an in-person advanced class or their first time referring a friend. We have Vicky Moorhead. And there weren't any advanced classes this month. So there, and then the mixer patch. This is for mixing in new friends into McGoo. Drum roll, please. Vicky Moorhead for mixing in Sandra. Welcome, Sandra. And those are the patches. Oh yeah, apron patch. Oh yeah, apron patch. This is for just various and sundry reasons. At Mr. John and Artie's discretion. Joe, Kathy, Sylvia, Nani, and Leanne are earning their apron patches.
Awesome. All right.
Patches. We love patches.
Yes, we do. That was, and like I said, if you turned in some of your makeup work, but you didn't see a patch for it yet, don't worry. You'll get all those patches. They'll all be accounted for February. So we got about 2 weeks and then it's on. But the thing is, when I do all the accounting with all of the makeup work and everything, I'm going to have Sage here to help me.
Put her to work. Okay, that's all I can think of right now. All I can think of is Sage is home on Thursday. I mean, the other thing is Bailey's coming home Wednesday, which I'm super excited about as well.
Yep.
Our whole family's going to be together on Thursday.
Yeah, we've got 76 hours until Sage is here. It's now hours. It's not even days.
Yeah, I mean it's days, but yeah, counting down the hours and the minutes. So think of us at 2:20 on 2:20.
Yes,
we're reunited, and I feel so good. So excited, beyond excited. So yeah, I feel like that's where my brain is at. So we have what? You're just thinking about Sage, huh?
No, I'm thinking about something about what you're going to share right now.
Oh, yeah. So yeah, totally. Oh, well, happy anniversary to you.
Oh, that's great.
That's so cool. It's going to be a good day.
And Sage has already said, next week, I get to be on the live. This is the last live without me.
Yeah, crazy. So excited. So I don't take orders anymore. I don't take orders anymore unless it just is someone that I love, and it'll work out time-wise. And sometimes both things come together, but it's not very often. It's just like, oh yeah, that'll work out. But this time it came together where someone had a request. Oh my gosh. A weird request, though. Not weird, but unique.
You can totally say who it is.
Well, he asked you, so you should tell. Again, there's a 2-part story here.
Yeah, it is. So I'm friends with Clint Howard, who is he's been in 1,000 different movies, and he's Ron Howard's brother. And Clint was little Leon in Andy Griffith, and he was in Gentle Ben, and just all these amazing roles over the years.
He's like in every movie ever.
Yeah. And he and I have been friends for almost 30 years now. And I've known him for about 30 years, and he's a riot, and he's a fun person to be around, and just a blast. So he had an idea for Valentine's cookies for his wife and his daughter.
Yeah. Do we know what this cat's name is?
I don't know what the cat's name is. Oh man, I gotta find that out. Oh, we'll get to that one.
It's a specific breed though. It's like a Rex cat, so it's like not quite hairless, but it's like almost hairless. Like it's like, so you see every little bone in his paw, and he's a cute. Is he cute?
I think he's loving, and I think that the family loves him. But that cat, I Clint sent me pictures of it, and I'm like, "There's no. This is what has been asked,"
I was
and
like,
it's not.
oh gosh, this cat is. I think the first word I said was "ew." What is that?
But what I love about these orders that come in is that you don't take like the typical order, but this one you're like, oh yeah, I'll do this.
It just worked out. I had the time, and I was like, well, this will be a challenge.
Oh, I love it. Should I show them?
Yeah, yeah,
Okay,
yeah. So
that
there's
looks
little,
regal and majestic.
yeah. Because I thought, okay, so this cat's pretty. I don't know, is hideous the right? I don't know. So we're gonna is this, but it's also Valentine's. It's like so. Here's this creepy cat. Now make it Valentine's. So meowing forever. I had this song in my head the whole time I was decorating this set. Meowing forever. And there's this creepy talons. You are perfect. His weird little hands were so funny in the pictures. I'm like, that has to be a feature of these cookies for sure.
And look, his skin too, right there. Just
Yeah, he has these like little bony, weird paws. I'd say talons. Like they are not even paws. They're like these weird
yeah.
webbed, like bony paws. Yeah, so there
Oh,
is
I just
the
love this.
one of a kind set.
Oh, that is so awesome.
But you see, I used a couple of Magoo U's there. Did you see? Hairless cats. Yeah. Oh, I've never pet one. I want to pet a hairless cat. Do they enjoy being pet? I'm assuming so. God. Yeah, pretty
Oh,
silly. But yeah, do you see the Magoo U's that I used in that set? I used this month's. I did
mhm.
the floral background.
Was it yeah, those flowers were a class too.
Yeah, so that's the hot air balloon, the background.
Oh,
It's
okay.
the floral hot air balloon background. And then I used the cat, the dog. It was the dog, but you
Oh
can use
yeah.
it for any animal. So I used that same, method of creating the little guy. No, I mean, so that's the dog glass that I
And
turned into that.
just like in your dog class, this cookie set went through a weird, like ugly phase where you're like,
Oh,
oh, I don't know.
yeah. He looked real like he's supposed to look weird, but like it was really like, oh, are these gonna even come together? Oh, cute. Yeah. Yeah, I bet. It's like, oh, they're supposed to be soft and like you. Yeah. That's so what a funny little critter.
Yeah. Yeah. Bizarre.
So I figured the
Absolutely.
background should be really pretty and like girly and Valentine's-y.
And Clint did say that they were a huge hit in the house and just loved them. So yeah, I just love that set. I love that's the set that Clint wanted. That just cracked me up.
And the other challenge was, I mean, making that cat was a challenge. But the other thing was to make it for a wife and a daughter too. So I was like, okay, I need to think of the right phrase. So it was fun. It was a fun challenge.
Awesome.
Do you want to see another project that I've done that I'm working on?
Oh my gosh, yes. Okay, yeah, this is another fun one, and I'll give a little bit of background for this while she's getting her stuff, because she has an
I gotta
event coming up.
step back for this one.
Yes, there you go. I was just gonna say what the event was for and what you're
Yeah.
doing this, but look at that huge poppy.
Poppies. Poppies will make them sleep. But yeah, this was a whole new world for me. Interesting working with different different. What's the word? I don't know.
A different
Not
medium.
Medium, yeah. Isn't that fun? So I have, they're going to be on stems. I'm going to make a bunch of these, but it's been very interesting working with paper. And
But you've got to tell them what it's for, though.
oh yeah, it's a Wizard of Oz themed evening that we're putting together for the youth of the area of the kind of the county, and it's going to be a big etiquette dinner. It's wicked Wizard of Oz type theme. So you have you made them? It's so cool. That yeah, it's large, extra large. I think that'll be the biggest. I'm like, I could go a little smaller. But yeah, gotta make an Emerald City and make lots and lots of poppies and having hot air balloon centerpieces, and it's gonna be a whole thing. I might be in costume for it, so we'll take pictures and gather as we go as well, because it's a whole different kind of creative process for this one, but I think it'll come together really, really nicely.
That's gonna be awesome.
Yeah,
I can't believe what you're doing for this one. It's cool.
I know. I'm pretty pleased with that being my first. That's like my rehearsal. I'm like, oh, that all worked.
Yeah, those are the flowers that I was thinking about.
Yes, that's so true. That's a whole different class too.
But I couldn't think of ranunculus.
Ranunculus.
Yeah, I couldn't think of the word, so I just went, oh.
Yeah, so those are going to be standing. They're going to be the PVC pipe stems, and have a base so that they're freestanding. Yeah. That part I'm scared of. That's probably the part I'm most scared about, is the getting them to stand. Thank you. Yeah. I've already put it onto the PVC so it fits, but I need to like bend the PVC so that it looks more organic and like the poppy's facing the right way. It's a whole new world that I'm kind of obsessed with. And now I want to make like a big ranunculus, a huge peony or rose or whatever. That'd be great for an Alice in Wonderland theme too. It'd be fun. So
Same process for all the flowers.
I mean, just like piping, it's just a little different angles and different colors and different layers. But yeah, be prepared to have a whole house full of florals, John. That's we're gonna just have these ginormous flowers. Yeah, that's happening in mid-March, so I'm gearing up for that. And now I'll have Sage's help. She'll be able to help me.
She said today, we chatted a little bit this morning, and she said, I can't wait to get home and to get working. I can't wait. And I'm like, yeah, we can't wait for that either.
We have so many projects for her. We're like, Sage can help with that. Sage's gonna yeah.
But she's coming home to a brand new kitchen, brand new floors, brand new all sorts of stuff.
Yeah. Same cat.
That cat's gonna get spoiled in a few days.
So I think that's everything.
Yes,
we
it
do
is.
Patches, homework, makeup work, other projects going on. And next week we'll have Sage join us. Next week we'll have I think it's the last Monday of the month is next Monday.
That's right.
Oh boy, it's gonna be March. I can't believe it. So, and then it's CookieCon. So much coming up. So much. So hopefully you guys are. I know it's gonna be so fun to see what she thinks about it. And tips for a fluffy bunny tail. So I think of two ways right off the bat, and it depends on the scale, really. Pouncing is always a cute way to get a really soft, sweet look, right? Pouncing on just some royal icing after the little flooded, puffy part is done. Pouncing on that nice texture. The other thing I think of is nonpareils. That gives such a great, quick quick texture that looks really cute and sweet. Those are the two main ones that I would think of. You could do cotton candy, you know, like they sell the packages of cotton candy. That might be cute, but I believe that can get it kind of deflates really easily also, and it doesn't look so puffy. So that one's a little, if there's any humidity or any, you know, wetness. But those are my thoughts. Thank you, friends. Thanks for joining us. We just adore you. Amazing. So talented, so friendly. All the good things, all the love this Valentine's month. Is it gonna happen? Is it gonna happen? I'm always like, we'll see you next week, and we hope you have a delicious day.